Hello guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing absolutely fine. So today we'll be continuing with our pathology exam revision series with our very next topic, that is neoplasia. A very important topic. The term neoplasia means new growth. The new growth produces is called neoplasm or tumor. However, all the new growths are not neoplasm, since examples of the new growths of tissues and cells also exist in the processes of embryogenesis, regeneration and repair, hyperplasia and hormonal stimulation. Therefore, satisfactory definition of a neoplasm or tumor is a mass of tissue formed as a result of abnormal, excessive, uncoordinated, autonomous and purposeless proliferation of cells even after cessation of the stimulus for growth which caused it. The branch of science dealing with the study of neoplasms or tumors are called as oncology. Neoplasm may be benign when they are slow growing and localized without causing much difficulty to the host, or malignant when they proliferate rapidly, spread throughout the body and may eventually cause death of the host. The common terms used for all malignant tumors is cancer. All tumors, benign as well as malignant, have two basic components, parenchyma and supportive stroma. Special categories of tumors. Following categories of tumors are examples which defy the generalization in nomenclature. Mixed tumors. When two types of tumors are combined, in some of the tumors it is called mixed tumor. For example, adenosquamous carcinoma, adenocanthoma, carcinosarcoma, collagen tumor, mixed tumor of the salivary gland. Teratomas. These tumors are made up of a mixture of various tissues types arising from pluripotent cells derived from the three germ layer cells, ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Most common site for teratomas are ovaries and testes. Embryomas, blastomas. Embryomas are a group of malignant tumors which arise from embryonal. These tumors occurs more frequently in infants and children. Example, neuroblastoma, nephroblastoma, hepatoblastoma, retinoblastoma, etc. Hamartoma. It is a benign tumor which is made up of mature but disorganized cells or tissues indigenous to the particular organ. Hamartoma of the lung consists of mature cartilage, mature smooth muscle and epithelium. Choristoma. Choristoma is heterotopia but is not a tumor, though it sounds like one. Classification of tumors. Currently, classification of the tumors is based on the histogenesis and anticipated behavior. Tumors of one parenchymal cell type. Epithelial tumors. It consists squamous epithelium, transitional epithelium, glandular epithelium, basal cell layer skin, neuroectoderm, hepatocytes, placenta. Non-epithelial tumors. Adipose tissue, adult fibrous tissue, embryonic fibrous tissue, cartilage, bone, synovium, smooth muscles, skeletal muscle, mesothelium, blood vessels, lymph vessels, glomus, meninges, hematopoietic cells, lymphoid tissue, nerve sheath and nerve cells. Mixed tumors, salivary gland. Tumors of more than one germ cell layer, pluripotent cells in gonads or in embryonal cells. Characteristics of tumor. The characteristics of tumor are described under the following headings: rate of growth, cancer phenotype and stem cells, clinical and gross features, microscopic features, spread of tumors, local invasion or direct spread, and metastasis or distant spread. Rate of growth. The tumor's cells generally proliferate more rapidly than the normal cells. In general, benign tumors grow slowly and malignant tumors rapidly. The rate at which the tumor enlarges depends upon the two main factors: rate of cell production, growth fraction, and rate of cell loss. Degree of differentiation of tumor. Rate of cell production, growth fraction, and rate of cell loss. Rate of the growth of tumor depends upon three important parameters: double time of tumor cells, number of cells remaining in proliferative pools, rate of loss of tumor cells by cell shading. Degree of differentiation. Secondly, the rate of growth of malignant tumor is directly proportional to the degree of differentiation. The regulation of tumor growth is under the control of growth factors secreted by the tumor cells. Out of various growth factors, important ones modulating tumor biology are listed below: epidermal growth factor, platelet-derived growth factor, colony stimulating factor. Cancer phenotype and stem cells. Normally growing cells in organ are related to the neighboring cells. They grow under normal growth controls. Normal cells are socially desirable. However, cancer cells exhibit antisocial behavior of under proliferate rapidly, immortality, excessive growth, little or no function, newer mutations, invade locally, distant metastasis. There is evidence to suggest that cancer cells arise from stem cells normally. These cancer cells are called tumor initiating cells. Clinical and cause features. Clinically, Benign tumors are generally slow growing and, depending upon the location, may remain asymptomatic or may produce serious symptoms. On the other hand, malignant tumors grow rapidly, may ulcerate on the surface, invade locally into deeper tissues, may spread to distant sites, and also produce systemic features such as weight loss, anorexia, and anemia. Gross appearance. Gross appearance of benign and malignant tumors may be quite variable, and the features may not be diagnostic on the basis of gross appearance alone. General gross features of benign and malignant tumors are as under. Benign tumors. They are generally spherical or ovoid in shape. They are encapsulated or well circumscribed, freely movable, more often from the ununiform, unless secondary changes like hemorrhage or infarction supervene. Malignant tumors. They are usually irregular, poorly circumscribed, and extended into the adjacent tissues. Secondary changes like hemorrhages, infarction, and ulcerations are seen more often. Microscopic features. For recognizing and classifying the tumors, the microscopic characteristics of tumor cells are of greatest importance. These features, appreciated in histologic sections, are as under. Microscopic pattern. Histomorphology of neoplastic cells, tumor antigenesis, and stroma. Inflammatory reaction. Microscopic pattern. The patterns or arrangements of tumor cells are the best appreciated under low power microscope examination of the tissue section. Cytomorphology of neoplastic cells. The neoplastic cells is characterized by morphologic and functional alterations, the most significant of which are differentiation and anaplasia. Differentiation. It is defined as the extent of morphological and functional resemblance of parenchymal tumor cells to corresponding normal cell. Anaplasia. It is lack of differentiation and characteristic feature of most malignant tumors. As a result of anaplasia, noticeable morphological and functional alterations in the neoplastic cells are observed. These features are as follows. These are very important. Loss of basal polarity, pleomorphism, nucleocytoplasmic ratio is high, anisonucleosis, nuclear hypochromatism, nucleoli prominent, abnormal mitotic figures, tumor giant cells, increased mucin, DNA aneuploidy, tumor angiogenesis, and stroma. Tumor angiogenesis. In order to provide nourishment to growing tumor, new blood vessels are formed from pre-existing ones. Angiogenesis. The morphologic features are as under. Microvascular density, central density, tumor stroma. The collagenous tissues in the stroma may be scanty or excessive in the former case. The tumor is soft and fleshy, white in the latter, while in the latter the tumor is hard and gritty. Inflammatory reaction. At times, prominent inflammatory reaction is present in and around the tumors. It could be the result of ulceration in the cancer when there is secondary infection. The inflammatory reaction in such instances may be acute or chronic. Spread of tumors. One of the cardinal features of malignant tumors is the ability to invade and destroy adjoining tissues and disseminate to distant sites. Local invasions, direct spread. Most benign tumors form encapsulated or circumscribed masses that expand and push aside the surrounding normal tissues without actually invading, infiltrating, or metastatizing. Malignant tumors. Malignant tumors are also enlarged by expansion, and some well-differentiated tumors may be partially encapsulated as well as example, follicular carcinoma, thyroid. But characteristically, they are distinguished from benign tumors by invasion, infiltration, and destructions of the surrounding tissue, besides spreads to distant sites or metastasis. Distant spread. It is defined as a spread of tumor by invasion in such a way that it discontinuous the secondary tumor masses are formed at the site of lodgement. Besides anaplasia, invasiveness, and metastasis are the two other important features to distinguish malignant from benign tumor. Rules of metastasis. Cancers may spread to distant sites by following pathways: lymphatic spread, hematogenous spread, spread along the body cavity and natural passage. Carcinogens and carcinogenesis. Carcinogenesis means mechanism of inductions of tumor. Agents which can induce tumors are called carcinogens. Based on implicated causative agents, etiology and pathogenesis of cancer can be discussed under the following three headings: chemical carcinogenesis, physical carcinogenesis, and biological carcinogenesis. Chemical carcinogenesis. Stages in chemical carcinogenesis: initiation, promotion, progression. Initiation of carcinogenesis. Initiation is the first stage in carcinogenesis, induced by initiator chemical carcinogens. Chemical carcinogens acting as initiators of carcinogenesis can be grouped into two categories: direct acting carcinogens and indirect acting carcinogens. In either case, the following steps are involved in transforming the target cells into initiated cells: metabolic activation, reactive electrophiles, target molecules, the initiated cell. Promotion of carcinogenesis. Promotion is the next sequential stage in the chemical carcinogenesis. Promoters of carcinogenesis are substances such as formol, esters, phenols, hormones, artificial sweeteners, and drugs like phenobarbital. Progression of carcinogenesis. Progression of cancer is the stage when mutated proliferated cells show phenotypic features of malignancy. Such phenotypic features appears only when the initiated cell starts to proliferate rapidly and in the process acquired more and more mutations. Test for chemical carcinogenicity. Two main methods of testing chemical compounds for its carcinogenicity: experimental inductions and test for mutagenicity. Physical carcinogenesis. Physical agents in carcinogenesis are divided into two groups: radiation and non-radiation. Radiation carcinogenesis. Ultraviolet light and ionizing radiations are the two main forms of radiation carcinogens which can induce cancer in experimental animals and are implicated in causation of some forms of human cancer. Non-radiation physical carcinogen. Mechanical injury to the tissues or prolonged contact with certain physical agents has been observed to have higher incidence of certain cancers but without proven basis. Biological carcinogenesis. The epidemiological studies on different types of cancer indicate the involvement of transmissible biologic agents in the development of chiefly viruses. Viral carcinogenesis. It has been estimated that about 20% of all cancers worldwide are due to persistent virus infection. A number of viruses capable of inducing tumors in experimental animals and some implicated in humans have been identified. With that said, thank you.